Employees' compensation insurance sits alongside third-party car insurance as one of the two forms of universally required coverage in Hong Kong. If you are driving a car on Hong Kong roads, then that vehicle must at minimum be insured by a third-party policy. Likewise, if you are employing any person to do any job in any capacity, you must hold a valid employees' compensation insurance policy. Car insurance is fairly obvious. You can't register your vehicle to drive on local roads without providing proof of insurance. But when it comes to employees' compensation insurance, things become slightly confusing. Does everyone need EC insurance? What about part-time workers? What about self-employed individuals? Employees' compensation insurance, also known as workers' compensation or simply EC insurance, is a type of insurance required for purchase under Hong Kong law for any individual or entity employing any worker to perform any job. Under Section 40 of the Employees' Compensation Ordinance, Chapter 282 of the Laws of Hong Kong, every employer must have EC cover. This simply means that if you pay someone money to do a job, no matter what the job may be, you must have the correct insurance. The reason for this is so that you, as an employer, are covered for your financial liability towards any workplace injuries your employees may experience. Failing to obtain adequate protection in Hong Kong can lead to significant consequences. Individuals or businesses without the proper EC coverage can face a fine of up to 100,000 Hong Kong dollars and a prison term not exceeding 2 years in duration. But as employees' compensation insurance only applies to employees, it could be argued that contractors and self-employed individuals are exempt from the coverage requirement to hold this type of insurance. And that argument would be correct. However, in practice, it is a difficult and complex process to determine if an individual is exempt from the EC insurance ordinance. Under law, many different factors are taken into account to understand whether a person is in fact an employee or a self-employed individual. These may include, but are not limited to, such questions as whether the individual is considered to be part of the employer's organization, ownership of working equipment, materials, and tools, ownership of work procedures, work time, and work method, whether the individual can hire or fire assistants in their work, and whether the individual has financial risk over the business. If there exists an employee-employer relationship, then it is considered a de facto state of employment, even if the individual considers or labels themselves as an independent contractor or self-employed. Consequently, the employer of this individual is required to purchase employees' compensation insurance or run afoul of Hong Kong laws. It is important to check your employment status even if you have set up your own company which employs you. It should be realized that you may be considered an employee under Hong Kong law and are, as such, required to satisfy your obligations with respect to local insurance requirements. That's us for this week. As always, we hope you have a happy and healthy weekend. Remember to like and subscribe to stay current with all our content as it comes out. And don't forget to ask CCW. We're simplifying your insurance.